A Texas law requiring parental consent for children to create a social media account is now in effect.
It's called the SCOPE Act. Last week, a federal judge paused other parts of the law that are being challenged by the tech industry. But the SCOPE Act, part of it anyway, is in place. Stephen Dial has more on what else it could cover. Stephen.
This is an effort that multiple states have been trying to do in the terms of lawmakers pushing these laws is to give more power to parents. Meanwhile, Meta and other social media companies are saying they already have protections in place for young people. House Bill 18, referred to as the SCOPE Act, was signed by Governor Abbott in 2023. Part of the law took effect Sunday.
Parents would be given the authority to consent to the platforms their children interact with online.
Republican North Texas Representative Shelby Slauson authored the bill. In a committee hearing last year, Slauson described wide-ranging threats from unfiltered and unmonitored social media use, including cyberbullying and child predators.
A Texas teenager was rescued from a shed in North Carolina where she was being held by a predator who had allegedly lured her away through a chat app.
But as it stands now, the law would not directly flag those types of connections. Last week, a federal judge blocked the provisions that would force social media companies to filter out harmful content. The big tech companies are still challenging those parts of the law. The judge did leave the requirement for parental consent for children creating an account and the power to supervise their online activities.
While we strongly agree with the underlying intent of the bill, we oppose HB 18 as filed.
It's not clear if social media companies will comply with these new Texas requirements. In the same hearing last year, Meta testified that Facebook and Instagram already have safeguards in place.
We've built over 30 tools to help young people remain safe and have positive experiences on our platform. We have parental supervision tools that enable parents to set time limits for their kids' use of our platform, for them to see who their child is following.
Meta testified that accounts held by teens use AI to screen for fake birth dates being entered. The company also said that it blocks things like targeted ads for a wide range of topics.
13 through 17, there's a gap missing, and I think that this is a great opportunity for Texas legislature to jump in and fix that gap.
Dr. Brian Dixon, a child psychiatrist, testified about the mental health impacts he's seen from social media in his younger patients.
Now kids have access to all channels, social media, all things all the time, and because there is no filter, they don't have the skills and the perspective to know when they're being advertised to versus not.
Now, while there has been a push by multiple states, states that have attempted to do this, ultimately their laws have been blocked by the courts. Remains to be seen what will happen here in Texas.
All right, Stephen Dial in downtown Dallas. Dart train right behind you, Stephen. Thank you, sir.